Hey guys, how are you all? In this video, you're going to learn to make a balloon mosaic for the number 3. You can use your own template or you can go ahead and use one of our templates, which you can access by the link in the video description. So go ahead and prepare some paper so you can note down all of the tips. Let's begin. Okay, so to begin making your balloon mosaic, your balloon number, whatever you want to call it, you just need to follow my instructions here. So first go ahead and print out the template, printing it out onto separate sheets of paper, gluing them together to have our number nicely assembled. Now everything is all ready, you just need to put your paper template onto a styrofoam sheet. Your sheet will need to be at least 1 meter thick in order to be 110 centimeters wide. Using a metal ruler and a sharp utility knife, I'm going to cut it out following the shape of my template. I can either stencil out my template onto the board or simply put it onto the board and cut it out following my template shape. If you'd like to acquire the template, you just need to enter the video description and you're going to find the link to the template there. If you don't want it, you just need to use the sizings that I'm going to leave here for you on the video, note them down and create your own template. And if you would like a template for any number, which is more or less 1 meter high, ours is going to be 93 centimeters, you can also find it by clicking on the below link, and it's really worth it. And instead of using a foam board, you could also use a thick card to make your numbers. It's no problem. It's just going to make it a little more difficult for you to cover or paint it. Once my template is all ready, I'm going to cut out some strips, 15 centimeters by the length of my template. So I'm going to put it alongside my template and cut it to the length that I want in order to make the numbers edges. So it's very easy and very simple to do, and you'll see that the sizing of the board sections are practically the same sizings that I cut my edges. I'm going to do this all the way around the edge of my number 3. Once it's all been cut out, I just need to glue them all on, and to do my gluing, I'm going to use a glue gun. Where the two boards meet, I also use a glue gun to make sure that it's well glued together. So sometimes it's worth it to leave an extra 2 millimeters on the board for you to glue the two boards together. Make sure it's nice and firm and it will work out perfectly. Just like I'm doing here, there's no big secret, guys. Go around gluing on part by part. Pay attention so that you don't glue the board on the wrong way around. And so it's really good for you to arrange it right side up so you can see if you're gluing it on correctly as you go around. Once it's all glued on, you can decide how you want to leave your board because it's basically works as a box. So you could have it with the behind section as the front, or the front way round, or you could even fill it with balloons. For my number 3, I used balloons blown up to 4 inches. 5-inch balloons blown up to 4 inches. And I use both smooth balloons as well as metallic balloons, which adds an extra something to the overall look. And I use them in my decoration, which you can use anywhere you like, a birthday party, or it could be an event. To glue on the balloons, I used a glue gun, remembering that my glue gun has 2 temperature settings. And for this craft, I'm using a glue gun with a low temperature setting. With a glue gun with a low temperature setting, you can also do this without bursting your balloons. And just to remind you all that I've released a course to help you make your mosaics, and so if you would like, you can request the link to the mosaic course so that you can acquire that content. I made this number 3 for an event at my church, which was for 3 years of projects. So I made this number 3 and a board and all of this decoration that you can see here, and it turned out really nicely. So we made a deconstructed arc, a deconstructed garland, the number, the board, everything. And if you want to see more of this decoration here, let me know in the comments so I can make this deconstructed garland for you so that you can learn how to do it yourselves. But gee, you say, I've tried to make it, but mine didn't turn out so well. If you follow all the tips that I gave you here, along with your own efforts, repeating the process, you're going to improve every time. Well, I'm going to stick around here. Lots of love and see you for the next party. Bye!